Hey, what's good, everybody? How you doing? It's your boy K coming at you live. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Sky's the limits, man. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. Today we're gonna be talking about generational curses. You know what I mean? And how to get rid of a generational curse. You know what I'm saying? So when you've been cursed in your generation and it's like an ongoing thing, no matter what you do, it's always, something that, you know what I mean, that fucks up. Or you're not finding yourself happy at anything that you're doing. Even and or even if you're prosperous, you know what I'm saying, sure, and there's nothing bothering you. I mean, like, but you know where all the bodies are laid at and buried at and everything, and you know damn well that um, look, you got this guy's acting crazy. This guy's acting crazy. You gonna keep coming? Is you stupid? I mean, and so anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, you gotta, you gotta really look at the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know where the bodies are laid at, you know what I'm saying? How you got there, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, it wasn't like off some fair shit. You know what I mean? Um, and lives was lost. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, hell, you may have caused that. You probably personally did that yourself, but some of y'all, 9 times out of 10, okay, my fault. 6 times out of 10, you probably had nothing to physically do with the matriculation of the money. You know what I'm saying? She probably just, inherited. You know what I mean? And the company was already ran by people that was qualified enough to keep the secrets secret. You know what I mean? While moving forward. So, I mean, like, it's a lot of ways. It's a lot of ways to look at this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. And um, I'm giving you the source way of getting rid of a generational curse, because those are generational curse. That shit passes on to your kids and everything else. And so, I'm not supposed to be telling you this shit because karma just supposed to go and fuck you up. You know what I mean? And that's really like the whole thing to it. You know what I mean? Um, it's not really supposed to be on me to key you in on anything and everything. But you know, cause I can affect my shit. So that's why I'm not charging nobody to do this shit, because people get charged. People charge people to do this shit, and they go and take that money and put it towards something, and that's really all it takes to get rid of generational curses. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take that money. You gotta take a good chunk of that money and put it towards events that's outside of your character. You know what I mean? Like, meaning, like, hell, if you see a black person in the news that's struggling to fight a case that they're found innocent on, that they was innocent of. You know what I'm saying? You help them get like a legal team. Or um, if you out and about and some area in the United States where they have a lot of poverty, impoverished people, you know what I mean? At, you know what I'm saying, should you go and, you know what I'm saying, should you donate that money to um, that particular organization that house and feeds fucking poor people and manages poor people and their things, that activities, day-to-day activities. And from there, you know what I'm saying, you can also do life-saving things, like where there's people in hospitals that um, can't afford certain treatments that they need. Boom. You can step in. And yeah, a lot of people do this stuff all the time. But that's just the first part of it. You know what I mean? If you physically got active with some shit, or wasn't physically active with some shit, you know what I mean? This is how you get the generational curses off of you. You know what I mean? You know, you help that community out. You know? Yeah. And so you gotta make sure you're doing what you need to do firstly for you, because otherwise, you know what I mean, this curse isn't gonna be taken off like that. Because if you're not doing the things you need to do for you and the way how I just said it, you know what I mean, it's not coming off. It's gonna come back 10 times harder. And um, whatever you're looking at is not going to stay there. And I know you're like, oh, white people been in control of shit for years, and they ain't never suffered. The fuck if they haven't. The fuck if they haven't. See, it's one thing about pretending. You could pretend. You could pretend anything you want. You could pretend to be anybody you want. But if you really want to get rid of those generational curses, I'm telling you how you go about it. Yeah. Because nobody's going to be out here to help you when shit just gets worse and worse and worse, and you start getting sick for no reason. Illnesses. The world doesn't communicate with you like it used to. Yeah. Reground yourself. I'm not talking about meditation. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, as long as that money is sitting in your wallet, in your bank account, under a bed, under a bridge, inside a mountain, on a kayak, on a fleet of bison. You know what I'm saying? Should those generation curses will last you for an eternity. Yeah. Yeah. That would definitely last you a lifetime. And I'm talking about grief that you will not be able to overcome. But I'm telling you the way how you get rid of it, you know. And also, I know a lot of people say, "Oh man, I've heard different remedies." You know what I'm saying? You got to go to a mountain. You got to go to a pure waterfall, or you got to go to a certain type of extreme. Not all the time do you have to go to a physical extreme, because when you place your body in a situation where not to be done any type of way, but when you place your body in a situation where there was no progress to the situation, you know what I mean? We're talking about progressive elimination of generational curses. And I mean, like I said, you could do, if you really got that loot, that big fucking generation curse, you're gonna wanna hit like 10,000 every 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Every 3 months, you're gonna want to hit that 10,000 and 10 different areas. You know what I'm saying? And within 3 months, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta do that. 10,000 here, 10,000 there, 10,000 here, and I guarantee you, you're gonna see a change that levels, you know what I mean, the playing field. Because as you see this podcast, others will see it, and as you do, and you can tell people what reason why you do it. You know what I mean? And they might laugh at you or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Shit, if you do it, you don't even have to have your heart in it. You know what I'm saying? Just let the job be done. Because a lot of black people was killed without any type of remorse or reasons, and most times just for the fucking fun of it. You know, so you know the history. I'm trying to help you get rid of the generational curses. This also works with the Indians as well. Get those generation curses off you. Let your family prosper. And these are not words from your predecessors. It's not. They have nothing to do with this. They're not telling you anything. So don't let people lie to you any further. And just know that you gotta do what you gotta do. And I mean, like, hey, in some cases, yeah, if you gotta go to jail, go to jail. That's what you gotta do. You know what I mean? There's nothing easy about nothing. Alright. I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace.